Okay, now I'm looking for the tree. I want to put some snowy trees in mine. You could do a different focal point if you want to, but I'm going to search for snow-covered trees. And then I'm going to click Images and Tools. And under Usage Rights, I'm going to change it to Creative Commons licenses because that will tell me that those photos I have permission to use. You can also go to Pixabay.com and log in with your Google account and use any of those photos for free. So I'm going to scroll through here, find trees that I feel like are going to be right for what I have in my head. You don't have to do trees. You could do, if you're doing a snow globe, you could do, I don't know, a little cabin. You could do snowman. You could do presents. You could do, I don't know, whatever you want that you think would look good and is obviously school appropriate. This is taking me longer to find trees than I thought it would. Maybe I need to be, ooh, I like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna follow that to the original source. That way I can get a larger image. And now I can copy that and then go back to Photoshop. And I'm gonna just hit paste. I am going to enlarge this. Typically we don't wanna make things a lot bigger because you're gonna lose quality, but I think it'll be okay for this. So I'm holding down Control T to lock in those proportions. If you're using the newer version of Photoshop, it actually changed, so you don't want to hold that down. If you don't hold it, you can get it squished or stretched, and it just looks kind of funny. So I'm gonna try using, this may or may not work, my Magic Eraser brush. So you can right click to change that. And I just typed and that actually worked decent. I'm going to come back with a regular eraser and I want to zoom in. I'm going to do Control plus to zoom in. I'm going to erase a bit more because I don't want it to go all the way to the edge. I kind of want it to be just like in the middle. Erase some over here too. You could always use one of your lasso tools to be more precise on this, but I think my trees are going to look okay because they're going to have irregular edges, so I don't have to be perfect on it. And zoom out. Whoops, when I move it, there's a little bit more. So I'm just hitting the move tool when I want to like adjust it. I think that's okay. So maybe I want to come back with the paintbrush and kind of like add a little bit more snow in front so it doesn't have like a hard edge. I think that works pretty good. Okay, I'm going to save that again. Just Control S after you did it the first time. And now I'm ready to open up my photograph and start editing that down. So we took your picture in front of a green screen because it makes it easier to get rid of the background. So first I'm going to use the crop tool and I'm just going to get rid of some of the extra background. Save me a little bit of time. I'm going to use you can either use the magic wand tool. You can hold down shift to add to your selection. You can do the whole thing like that, or you can select some of the green and then go to select similar. But honestly, sometimes just holding the shift key to add to it when you have a solid color might be faster. So once I have all of it selected, I'm going to double click and hit OK to kind of unlock my background. I'm going to do Control X to delete that. Now I'm going to zoom in more, use my magnifying glass this time so I can control where it's zooming. And I am going to get rid of what's around my shoe. Now, we didn't think to have the green screen all the way down to the floor when we took my picture.